So I feel very bad sitting on the Eastern throne. Oh, it could have been the same throne before, but I feel very bad. Today. I tell this to some students, I'm there's a sloth animal that climbs a tree so slowly, so I'm the sloth human being. I'm the sloth human being. That's so slow, everything. And so anyway, the long life puja today, So, thank you very much for that. So you're hoping that I benefit liberty to the world, and so you're hoping that. So doing the long puja for that. You see in the text, until you achieve the bhumis, then before that, whatever container it has, you pass that to another container, and this container became empty. So it's like that before you achieve the bhumi. So after you achieve the bhumi, it's different. All like that explained. So, so therefore, the benefit to the sentient beings, so in the text mentioned like that, so that's an impossible thing, and so you see, many people coming with the teaching doesn't mean beneficial. That doesn't mean only beneficial. Wrong teachings, many people will come. Wrong teachings, nihilism, even no refuge. Wrong teachings, many people like. And many people come, wrong path, wrong information, wrong practice. You understand? Many people come with teaching doesn't mean it's beneficial. You understand? Like that. So, so it's like this. So real Buddhist teaching, not that many sentiments of karma, merit to come, to hear, to learn. So that, not much merit. So less. So right view, orderly right view, that's karma. So who can understand, who can follow, who can practice, very little. That's very little to hear the teaching on the karma, correct teaching on the karma. To hear, to practice, to hear this, but to practice very little. So then about emptiness, right view, Jidin Devi, Dawa, right view, beyond the world. All the people. So they are saying Dodeba, Babashika Chirameva, Dodeba Sudantra, I remember the Sanskrit. Mandala school, then they say Madhamika. So they have their own truth. And the Madhamika is close one to Pasangika. So Madhamika. So what Madhamika believes is that's what Madhamika thinks is correct. That is exactly what to be reputed and what to be realized. It doesn't exist. So according to Basangabu, next skilled Madhamika school, Basangabu. So that's exact. The object to be reputed or to be realized empty do not exist. The exact. When you don't understand, then you have to go to the exact what to be reputed or to be realized empty. No, so then you cannot realize Pasanga's view. Then that means you can't eliminate root of samsara, root of oceans of samsara suffering. You cannot eliminate ignorance at all. No way. So you have to get even though all the schools they have their own truth, but even the Madhamika school is not that's a close one, but that's not right. So that what they believe right is exact what is to be reputed. You see, going person so realizing that doesn't exist. That is, or they realize a person the emptiness. So like that, see. So without realizing Prajna's emptiness, then you don't touch to the ignorance, root of samsara, root of all the problems you have, root of all the problems you have, depression, and then somebody says, somebody does it hurt you, all that, good and bad, all that, all the problems you have, you experience, cover that, your ignorance, your ignorance, not other people's ignorance, your ignorance. Not your enemy, upset people, no. Your enemy. So the ignorance. Not all ignorance, this particular ignorance. So while there's no while there's no I, while there's no real I appearing from there, while there's no real I, then that was merely labeled, then second time appearing from there. So projection over your negative imprint, hallucination. So, what to say? That, see, most unbelievable subtle, so unbelievable subtle to realize emptiness, the Pasanga's view. So when you realize Pasanga's view, emptiness, then you don't find a contradiction to existence of the I. So while it's empty, it exists in the mere name. In the mere name. So while it is existing in the mere name, so do not exist at all from its own side. It's not even size of atom, it exists from its own side. Oh, so those two are unified. No contradictions, unified. Oh, when you realize emptiness, person gets good, that means realize that the I is the example, as a Tibet rising, existing in the mere name. You don't find contradiction to that. So you have to realize, unify those two. Oh, then, while it is existing, it is empty from its own side. While it is empty from existing from side, it exists. So I want to tell this. Buddha said, Buddha advised to Katayana, why? Reason dinner, Palti Yavanyeta, Mavanila, Mobile Shende, Tiwangi, Jawada, Gawada, Nawada, Chiwa Yangada, Menga Tomata, Duma, the Imeta, Chua Yang, Toba, Yonsu, Mitoro. That Buddha said. So what it's saying is in this world, almost people, they extremely grasp existence. Yavanyeta means truly existence. Truly existence. And Mevanyeta means nihilism. Yavanyam is truly existence. Mevanyam is nihilism, non-existent at all. So this is devoid of the eternal nihilism is realizing Prasangika's view, emptiness. Otherwise, if you feel eternalism, then not Prasangika's view, emptiness. All the most people in the world, they grasp up, they grasp up so much what directly was grasp up the eternalism, things exist from inside, or do not exist at all. Also, sorry to say, but like Zen, you see, nothing exists. So, due to that concept, then you see, then due to that concept, then rebirth, old age, sicknesses, death happens. Then sorrow, expressing sorrow, screaming. The suffering, you see, unbelievable suffering. The emotion, the whole unbelievable expressing. The suffering, the unhappiness mind, immediately, unhappiness mind. Then so much disturbed, like wave, like the boiling water, hot water, blah, 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 like that, you see. Oh, so much fun. Oh, chupa, the whole life is up and down. Then the other things, how much you meditate, your whole life. Meditate, start to meditate, what do you do? Retreat, whole life. How much do you do? You never get free from samsara. You never get free from all the sufferings. No way. So you don't get to realize Prasangika's view, see? No way. That's what Buddha said. You understand? So not easy. So the benefit, many people come with teaching, but that means it's beneficial. Usually people think that so wrong teaching. So many people will come. But they teaching. Then they have a lot of merit, you see. So very small, very small people coming. So, generally the Buddhism, so very little people, number of Buddhists involved, or real Buddhists. So, anyway, like that. Like that, please understand, recognize. So the value of the teaching what you receive. Then all the geishas, they start to hold their life in the monastery. Particularly Lama about philosophy and so you're receiving what they study for whole life. So you understand? So not me, I haven't done studying. I just was a child in the monastery, so like that, you see. So you feel so fortunate. Okay, don't you see? Long life. So there's a 7 practice every day with a different practice. There's 7 many times. So it's a long life. A request of long life is one of the from the 7 which creates enlightenment. 7 is one of as a basic practice they create enlightenment. So the requesting for long life to the Guru. So that's one part of that 7. So then it will make a little bit difficult for time if I explain the whole the 7. I might have done in the past. So long life. So long life is a antidote. The 6-year living practice is antidote to different delusions. So, like that. So, our requesting Guru long life, and that is, you see, disturb the Guru's holy mind. Disturb the Guru's holy mind, not only this life, even in the past. All of that. So to purify that negative karma, so today, you see, the long request long life that is elaborated today. So usually the 7 practice and before the meditation practice in whatever you do, there most it comes that. So disturb the Guru's whole mind. Matinimidya, non-devotional thought rising, belittle that Guru, all that, you see, very heavy negative karma to get purified. By doing the requesting prayer to the Guru. So it's got very important practice, and so it's elaborated today. So all of that elaborated today. That practice requires long life. So then, by doing that practice, you achieve the immortality, immortal realization. No death, so immortal realization. Also, then this way it becomes a real long life. You become requesting long life to Guru. It becomes long life method for yourself. Like that you see. So long life, it becomes long life. This is a long life puja. Long life for everyone, or everyone you who joined here, okay, like that. And then same thing with somebody who outside, somebody not here, right over a different place, or then also long life each of you, or like that. So long life puja for you. Method, very important method for you, long life for yourself. Oh, so like that. Yeah. So I think that, and then, because then other than that, it's become party. Other than that, is a party. We always do the party, but this is a special party. If you read the prayers, if you pay attention, if you read the prayers, then it leaves positive imprint on the mind. It leaves positive imprint to exercise power, to understand Dharma, to exercise path, to enlightenment. You understand? Sudha Tantra, all like that, from by listening Lama Chapa. You understand? Very incredible teaching. Yeah, that's also. So therefore, my benefiting sentence being like rabbit in the horn, not rabbit or horn on the rabbit, horn on the rabbit. I say rabbit on the horn on the rabbit. So flower in the sky. There's no flower growing in the sky. So. But about one flower, there's a tulip, not tulip, but one that hanging in the sky, not in the ground, not in the earth. That it says that you have to hang it, then you bring water to the root. Huh? Orchid, yes, about orchid. One orchid, ordered by the different color one, but orchid, then you hang it in the space, then you sprinkle water. You see, it doesn't need earth, no. so, but you have to hang it. It's to stay up in the sky, so you have to hang it. So, put on the wire. So the angel about 3 different colors to hang. So have to take care of them. But of course, the root is not grown. I don't think so much grown on the ground, but I don't think it's grown just there. I don't think so. Yes, that's it. But so benefit is that you have to know what means benefit. But it can be truthful people. It can be extremely beneficial. You will never know. Maybe lots of people come weighing doesn't mean beneficial. So as I just read what Buddha said, you understand? Or eternalism, nihilism. So there's like Zen or that. There's so many people will come. There's a wrong view, wrong teaching. You understand? So anyway, so hopefully I can benefit some people in the world, including myself. So okay. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. So the offerings. Usually extends Lama Puja, these offerings. So, for you to collect more merit, then any offering, you see, you just think numberless. You just think every offering to the Lama Puja and the Guru, then you think numberless in the sky, your offering. Okay? Numberless, each one numberless offering, then you're offering the Guru. So, so I think that much that's true. So that's all. Okay, thank you very much. So our party finished. In reality, in the Guru Shakyamuni Buddha teaching, some heaps of the teaching, there is mentioned Dala Puja Noria Je Chibanane Seberche Dajan Dala Yamena Pudon Karasik Some Buddha said is in the Hebrew teaching. Children, they think, oh, I have children. Children, they think, children means not double mind, you see, mental by judging child. Huh? Kidder, who's that? Huh? Cat. Kidder. Huh? Kedler's, even his husband is Banger, that one, died. I said, cat. That's the name of the machine. Yes. All right. Okay. So, Buddha said, children think I have children with this mean physical children, no, mentally, also not double out, not realize the things are empty. Things are dependent, things are empty or existing from their side, who don't realize the emptiness. Oh, the child. So who completely grasping, as a completely, or everything, I and everything, sometimes everything appears, real one exists from there. Is this true? 100% true. They're living life in the hallucination, completely everything real. Oh, that's the child who realizes emptiness, who sees the dependent rising, everything is mere existence, and who is everything is empty. That's not child. Oh, you understand? So it's similar to a child who follows us, who lives their life self-searching thought, totally believing self-searching this child, who then Buddha that's not child, who is the only following, they believe in the following self-searching thought, and no thought of searching others, so that's a child. So child, Dala Puyo no yeje chebanan semperje. So Buddha said the children, they think children. I've actually explained the children. They think I have children, or I have wealth. Oh, you see, I mean, I have money. I have property. I am rich. You know, I mean, so in the reality, something real, you know. But in the reality, even I do not exist. Even I is not there. But you might think I doesn't exist at all. Nihilism. I'm not talking that. I'm talking the middle way. So, but I mentioned that first. So perhaps somebody might have thought like that. Maybe I'm talking nihilism. So anyway. Even what you believe the I is not there. No, how can there be your children? You have children. 100% believe you have children. You have wealth. Even the I doesn't exist. Even the I doesn't exist. This means the owner, there's no owner, you see. So how can you have children exist? Doesn't exist. You see, from a real one, real child do not exist. Real I do not, real child, or the real world do not exist. No, do not exist at all. Right? So now listen here. You see, how does the I exist? Because there's a valid aggregate. You cannot label I on this table, I on this, I on the money, you can't label I on the shoes, I on the car. You can label it as that. You see. So you have to have valid vest. So you can't call everything table. Everything you can't label table. Your table, my table, you can't sell that. You got shoes, my shoes. You really can't. So you have to have valid best. So that's the valid best aggregates. I get the form, Cornish compare. I get so valid best. So this exists. So we have that now. So because that the I, that's the body best. So because what is meaning, what is I, what is meaning labeled, or that exists. Doctor that exists because that's the body best. So because that doctor the I with the middle level exists. So the reason why it is that it is the best. If there's no best, if there's no body best, then I doesn't exist. So okay. So because the world best exists, so then is relating to that. I wouldn't say depending on. I wouldn't say relating to that. Because of that, then your mind merely inputs I. Because that, your mind merely inputs I. Your mind input I. Your mind here. Basanga merely input I. So that's all what is I. So what is I? Oh, that's because there's the world best. Yeah. Further, then your mind merely inputs I. You see, I. That's all. What I is nothing more than that. More than that is hallucination. It's more than that. Even you see, labeled by mind, but exists from inside. La Rangju, Pasao Tantrika view, even that is close, but even that is hallucination. Even that is, it's label, yes, it's label, exists, label, that's true, but label, but it exists, but that is still hallucination. That still do not exist at all. So what exists is what is merely labeled by the mind. Nothing exists from inside. Nothing exists from its own side. That you have to put in meditation. So, you see, so what I'm saying. So, you see, so therefore, I do not exist from its own side. No, therefore, I do not exist from its own side at all. So, I exist in the mere name. Because it is merely how it exists. It is merely inputted by the mind. That's all. Because there's a body best, I guess. Oh, that's it. So subtle, unbelievable subtle. It's not that it doesn't exist, but it exists. But it's like doesn't exist. Oh, you have to know that. So subtle. So many meditators who didn't have merits. Good luck, much merit, then fall in nihilism. When they accept that merely exists, then fall in nihilism. Then they can't accept that merely exists. So then they have to say exists from its own side. Then they fall in eternalism. Then they cannot realize middle way, devoid of two extremes. Many mentors, many famous mentors. So therefore now, I'm going to say, real I is not there. Real I appearing to us, not there. What do we believe? What do we believe day and night from beginningless labor, not only from birth, from beginningless labor up to now, is not there at all. Not there at all. We live our life, whole life with that. And we get angry, we get attachment, we kill others and we cheat others to get happiness for this I, but this real happiness, real I is not there. But we put other people in prison who accuse you, well, you do everything bad to others, from whom you get all the happiness. Oh, so this is real I. Or they believe in this real I. So this is not there. So anyway, so real is like that. So so there's no real I. There's no real I which appearing from there to you, to your hallucination mind. It is not there at all. Oh, so because I described to you how that exists. Okay, so therefore, how can there be my child, my children, real children, do not exist at all? And I do not exist from the at all. My children do not exist. Real children won't exist in from the it's total hallucination. Yes. Child what exists, it's not saying there's no child. Child what exists is what exists in mere name, same side. So then also wealth. There's no real wealth. There's no real, so there's no real world that exists at all, and not even such an atom. So what exists is the mere name. So something very subtle. So then there's this so children think that I have children, I have well done this and that. So you see, so reality nothing exists. Nothing exists means the real one. But there exists what the mere name is exists, but the real one is there. So yeah, it says. Then it is said, so if there's no I, how can there be mine? How can there be mine? So there's no mine, my children, my parents, my family, my heart, my. There's no mine, you see. Real mine doesn't exist. So only exists in what exists in mere name. The real one do not. As we believe, as we believe, as we hold on, real man do not exist at all. So there's no real, my real family, my real property, my real man, this is my real man, but it doesn't exist. So Daniel Tagi Yavakaraju. Datan Dani Yamsen Yavalambakaju, the Japan Kiwase. So then so that by ceasing by ceasing by ceasing the ignorance, or the holding the real, what appeared to I and mind, all this, then holding that true, then by ceasing the ignorance, you see, then you see the delusion karma. So then this way, then you have no rebirth. Taking rebirth in samsara, there's no. Then you achieve nirvana, everlasting happiness, nirvana forever. So then, but it does. So what I'm saying, is, all what we did is wrong life with. Everything real, there's a crazy Lama Zopa, real one there, real one, then there's real ABC, real Gomba, real you, and real chanting, everything real. Nothing is there. In reality, you have to know, so if there's no I, how can it be mine? So, all this, nothing exists, even atom, Saswa atom, nothing's there. But you are collecting merits, I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm not saying that. You are married. I'm not saying you don't exist. You exist, me and him. So you are married. So you collect marriage. Yes, you collect marriage in me and him. You collect marriage in me and him. Oh, then from that you experience the result happiness, me and him. Happiness exists, which exists, me and him. From that you achieve enlightenment, which exists, me and him. From there you get out of samsara nirvana, all the which exists, me and him. So I'm not just saying nothing exists, what exists, me and him. So therefore, what you experience nirvana, me and him. Oh, from this good karma, oh, you achieve enlightenment, me and him. Oh, you achieve enlightenment, me and him, from this. So like that you say, there's samsara, is me and him. There's nirvana, exists me and him. There's enlightenment, exists me and him. There's a hell, exists me and him. There's a happiness problem, exists me and him. So on. But the real one is not there. Real one, what appears to us, what do we hold on? Oh, so what do you feel? It's not there. Oh, you have to know that. You have to recognize that. Oh, that's the purpose of studying Madhyamika teachings. You understand? Otherwise, you learn just words, you never meditate, you never think it in. You see, it doesn't really help your mind, to face all the delusion, all the ignorance. You can liberate from that. We have been beginning last time we have been in prison of samsara, because we're not liberated from the ignorance. You understand? So then. So this is not by saying this, oh, you don't exist. Then all this what you did is no meaning, nothing. So I just explained you. And they say it's even enlightenment, it's even liberation from samsara, it's even happiness, future life. All that all that happens, but it means mayhem. You collect merit in the mayhem. So nothing. So all this is real. Nothing exists. This is hallucination. So you have to practice awareness in that. So there's a real dharma, the real dharma, the Madhyamika subject. The most important, only with the dharma. His Holiness said many times that the Western education, what's the word? That's close to dependent rising. Not completely exact, but close to, I forgot the name, the Western education. C or something, Western education, I forgot the name. So not exactly quantum Prasangika, but close. What? Quantum physics, quantum physics. That's close, not exactly the Prasangika view, but kind of close. So anyway, then also, Jawa Tane Chijia, Jawa de Chimeba, Kangi Sheva, Joy things in Yemikas. There's a Jawa Tane Chijia, there's death in the rebirth. You see that we talk about, they're so scared, about that, even don't want to think, or even other people tell you get upset, so that Jawatan Chuya, Jawatan Chuya, the rebirth and death, this is the real one. Jawatan Chuya, Jawame the Chimaba Kangashabu. In reality, there's no rebirth and death. But knowing this, the concentration, knowing this is not easy to, not difficult to find, not difficult to actualize, to understand. Then is the Kasada root, Guyasamati root Tantra, Santo Sajuli. Jawa Mele Tamjeje, Jawa Mele, Tamji, Jizam Jawa Mele, Jawa Mele, so from no birth, from no birth, then all the birth happens. Jizam Jawa Mele, from mere birth, the birth is only from only mere name. Birth is only mere name. See, only it's a mere name. Only one. Birth exists in only name. So there's no birth. Really, there's no birth. So this second verse is commentary of the first one. From no birth, then old birth happened. From no birth means real birth that we scared of. Real birth is appearing to us, and then we hold on. Wow, that we hold on real birth. Wow, so scared. Wow, So no, that one or that doesn't exist. No, but that doesn't exist. So. From that doesn't exist. What exists? Mere birth. That doesn't exist. So what exists is what exists in mere name. Just in mere name. There's Valibas and there's a mere name. So the exists only mere name. So there's no real death. Real death, or real one appears, then you hold on real death. It's true. There's no such thing. Same thing, the old age, so real old age, appears from there, then hold on to the old age, so much body feel, it's not there. So what is there is only middle level one. That's all the things. So same thing about sickness. The real, which appear real things from there, then we believe, then we're so scared. So as I mentioned, before the COVID came in Nepal, Amitabha Lama, the one in Lama, told me, in Nepal, not in Kathmandu, but outside villages, some Nepalese people died just by hearing COVID. Not the COVID hasn't come yet, but just so afraid of the COVID. So that's how bad, how so painful, So just by hearing, the people died. Like that. You see? So sickness is real things appeared and hold on. Real things, cancer, this, real, exactly, but reality is not there. It's empty, told him. What exists is what exists is that there's a true sovereign, true God sovereign, true decision, true path, with the thought, with the river. But all that exists in my name. What sickness exists in my name. That's my name. That's it. So unbelievable, subtle. So we have to realize that. We have to recognize that. Or that subtle dimension. Or that birth. Also death, real death, that appeared, and we hold on that. We hold the true way to so much fear, do everything. Whenever you have time from work, then you run the city, jogging, do everything to not die. Take medicine, anything you want, medicine you can find, you teach, and then you run the city, then jogging there, to not die. Basically, to not die. Just not become fat, but I mean, basically. Basically to not die, so everything to not die. So there's no real death appearing, and of course, the real death, it doesn't exist. That what exists is what exists meaning. It's very simple. So there's nothing. So there's nothing real death to be afraid of. You have to know. There's a very good meditation on emptiness. You understand? You have to know how to meditate on emptiness. Deals with your problems. So this is the example I give you. So, like this, unbelievable, so good. So you see, even by knowing that, you are liberated from the great unbelievable fear, danger. You understand? Oh, that. So anyway, that much I had only give much time. Okay, so I'm reading the what long like Puja, but reading yes, everything. Oh, this happened, this, but it's not there. Real one, not there. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Reading the subject, okay. Okay, so anyway, everything is empty from its own side. Not nihilism, but empty from its own side, okay? So that's it. So not only like Puja, our whole life, from birth to death, and then from beginning death to the birth, to now, then you see all the future. There's nothing real from its appearing from the side and holding on. They're all hallucination. You understand? You have to maintain like that. Yeah. So the more I made it correctly, teacher I made it correctly by you, teacher I made it correctly by numberless and numberless Buddhas. Oh, the most important prayer that his own as who is the embodiment of all the Buddha's compassion, generosity, and his own as from whom all our past, present, future happiness comes from, and then who guide us to enlightenment, liberty from glory, from suffering, samsara, from Lord Nibbana to enlightenment. So his own is to have a stable life. Until our samsara ends, and all his holy wishes will succeed immediately. And then all the holy beings also like that will come in this world only to benefit others, also same thing. Also then Kandola also to be like that, who come from Tibet just to protect his own and to fulfill his own all the holy wishes, of his own to be most beneficial in this world, and then to help in that, and all that can show that different things, so that show us outside aspect of that, to specify immediately all those things, and then all the Kanadas holy which base us immediately, and then all the sanghas, and then preserve Dharma, spread Dharma. So I'm not going to make long. I mentioned already yesterday. So today, so preserve Dharma and spread Dharma. This means including Therabadans and all the Maya, and then the Kasachan, then Yingwa Gajas, Sajakir, or the sort of. Then the succeed, they're going to all the wishes, and as all the benefits of the Sangha, the Sangha and the teaching Buddha, all with the succeed all the wishes to serve, and then all the evil beings. Then there are many people, or even not Buddhists, but so many people helping other people, other sentient beings. So they all have long life, and all they wishes to help others to succeed immediately due to all the past, present, medically cleared by you, but numberless sentient beings, numberless Buddhas. Then also that is particularly the long life Puja is done. That even the evil beings and who harm so much sentient beings every day, then meet with Dharma, and meet with Dharma, as quick as possible. They learn, understand about karma, and abandon the negative karma, the cause of suffering, and abandon, cause of happiness, good karma practice, and then generate bodhicitta, and then to stop giving harm to even one tiny insect, one people, or then to numberless beings. Also to stop giving harm, the only cause benefits after enlightenment. Or then the achieving enlightenment as quick as possible. All that. Or then to pacify war, famine, disease, torture, poverty, all this in the world to be pacified immediately. And then dangers of earth, dangers of water, dangers of fire, dangers of wind, all the problems in the world happen totally pacified immediately, such as the Russian, the weakness, the wars happen in other countries, all to be pacified immediately. So right now, then to then fill up with the perfect peace, happiness, including enlightenment, by generating bodhicitta, loving compassion, thought bodhicitta in everyone's heart. So dedicate, please dedicate that. Then maybe FPMT, maybe able to enlighten the means as quick as possible. That in short. So, to happen all the wishes to benefit the beings, which will succeed immediately, and particularly as ABC. Or then ABC to be most beneficial for all the sentient beings, to bring to enlightenment as good as possible. And then any sentient being who come here, even the spirits, even the insects, or then who come to ABC on the center, or the land, never get reborn lords since from that time. And even the people who ever come never get reborn the lords. Then they just come here, all the suffering of the body and mind, totally pacify immediately, just putting a step here, then cut that. Then generate good devotion, the root path to enlightenment, the renunciation both is the right view. Then Kasura came here, just by coming here, and then able to, then also exercise, particularly the Tantra path, then achieving enlightenment is good. All their wishes be succeed immediately on the Holy Dharma. So everyone will come here. So everyone who study here, then able to actualize the path. What they study, able to actualize the path immediately. Not just only only living in the book, what is explained, not that you have in the mind. So like that. So like that. So I think that's it. I think that's all. And thank you so much for everybody. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. Everybody who put effort along the Puja. Okay, thank you so much. So I think that's it. Sanjo, Rinpoche, Java, Nyamba, Maba, Yukone, Konto, Power. Did all the parts of best basement, quality, numberless in there, numberless Buddhas, or the general Buddhas in your heart, numberless helpless, and numberless hungry ones, numberless animal, numberless image, numberless spirit, numberless spirit, numberless interventions, that way. And then those who have made will do a lot. Tony, Tawa, Rinpoche, Maje, Bana, Java, Nyamba, Maba, Yukone, Konto, so I think you have in the prayer, so that's okay. I'm trying to repeat his prayer. The meaning of the prayer. Sera Kundu Jawa Tonga Techo Shinyi Musu Sebe Jawe ngabe ramsa tini la kechi tanya Toba ma ju ji mi jo namdara tame Trekla lama tsonga utisi Me jo namdara tame Titan de la jen jase chebe Tendon choke rinyi nanju je lo sanje Tendan jawara jo Then to become a guru, the Eastern Lama, this is short. But the Lama, Jego, Jendawa, Gotan, Goze, Zeta, Singan, Tanjeje, Senjo, Sambo, Tenda, Conan, Dasu, Juare, Jo. Then should not rise heresy, if you were second to the action of Guru, then to be able to see Guru's action, Buddha's action. All the time, then without faith, they receive Guru's blessings in my heart. That was the realization of the whole path to enlightenment. Bande Lama Namba Tawa Kechi Samyang Roda Jinje Lagwa Tuya Mugu Je Lame Chila Semla Jubara. So to remember, so I think stop. This I did one time here, and the one of the teachings. That's so good. Then I did explain Tonglen, not taking sovereign, but I did how to do the dedication that I explained. So I don't remember the words, so I don't about that sort of the time. So, due to all the past, present, future marriage, then any sentient being who see you, who remember you, touch you, who hear your voice, and then any sentient being that you see, that you remember, that you touch it, all that may all the suffering be pacified immediately. Actualize or perfect peace, happiness, including enlightenment, by generating bodhicitta, the global commission of bodhicitta in their all their mind. Narandani Tomamuta Samajetu Tenyang Ragamutamdu Java Tamjeja Tiemola Tumakuchina Nambakundu Tatan Dangerous. These are all the past, the best marriage, number listen, number listen. Oh, that which exists in mere name, in the reality, which exists in the mere name. Meta I, who exists in the mere name. Achieve the Buddhahood, which exists in the mere name. Lead all the sentient beings who exist in the mere name. Lead to the enlightenment of Buddhahood which exists in the mere name. By myself alone, who exists in the mere name. So that means unbelievable subtle. Never the real one appear to you and believe. You hold on that. Never like that. That's hallucination. Total hallucination. Then, as Sri Buddha said, their marriage, our traditional marriage, so that's short. Jamlan Bave Chita Timba Gunda Sambo De Ante Takundi Chandala Jen Kawati Tatam Jiren Autumn Jijung Wakala Chuzung Awaya Daya Gave Zawati Yunja Sambo Chuzi Rabsung 제대 가만데 배대 마르
전신 정원공교회 대신 겸배어회 권서도 모로세 조소문 고로회 레몬토조 안아서도 제건도 Thank
you very much. Okay.